Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, I know we just signed a deal, but
What's
I
going
need my
on,
investment to get to the
everybody?
Yeah, I need
Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, look at you, Naj. All right, you done switched it up on us.
It was your it was the motivation video that you sent Anthony all the way up. I was like, oh, I gotta go get
Yes,
ready for this meeting.
yes, that's what I'm talking
Yes,
about. All
thank
right,
you.
all right. Let me mute everybody out. Let's see here. Hold on one second. Got a couple people waiting to get in. Um, let's see here. All right, all right, all right. Give me one second. All right, so how is everybody doing today? Just wave at me if you're doing good. Wave at me if you're doing good. All right, all right, all right. I can't see everybody, but that's okay. So, guys, I want to welcome you. This is my first for my direct team getting started training. And I wanted to do this because a lot of new people have come into the business and you guys are getting binary qualified. So you're getting new people also. I have so much that I'm doing with the 1000 Directors Challenge. I'm on my global director run right now. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to get everybody on so that we could all learn and grow at the same time. And so for those of you that don't know me, if I'm not your direct sponsor, I'm definitely your upline. That's why you're here. So my name is LaQuail. I am Coach LQ. I'm a national director with Total Life Changes. I've been with the company for almost 5 years. I'm a documented multiple six-figure earner, and I'm super fired up and excited at all of the amazing things that are taking place. So I know in the world there's a lot of weird things going on, but definitely within TLC, business is still booming, products are still moving, lives are still being changed, and people are making money every single day. So I'm excited for everybody that's here. If this is your first time being a part of a meeting or being a part of a Zoom, I want to welcome y'all. Y'all are in the right place. I'm excited. So I'm just going to go over a couple of the basics of what you need to know to get started. And then at the end, I'm going to do a Q&A. So the first thing I want to talk about is depending on where you are, whether you have your products yet, whether you just got started yesterday or you've been in for a week or so, the first thing that I always tell people to do is when you get your products in the mail, you want to take your picture. A lot of times people join and they always ask me, I don't know how to introduce my following to TLC. Like, I don't want to sound like a salesperson. I don't want to come off as being sales pitchy. I don't know. How do I just bring it out to people that this is what I'm doing now? I said, simple. When you get your products in the mail, you want to hold up your products. You want to hold up your NutriBurst, hold up your tea and say, hey, I accepted the CBD tea challenge. I accepted the NutriBurst challenge. Whatever product you have, you accepted the challenge to put the products to the test to see what they're going to do for you. When you do that, guys, that's a soft way to welcome everybody into what you're doing and to invite them to follow your journey, because now they're going to be paying attention. So now when you post stuff, they're going to wonder, okay, what is that? I seen last week, she was holding up that orange bottle. She said she accepted a challenge. What is that orange bottle? That opens up conversation. So when you don't know what to say to introduce people to what you're doing, that's how you do it. Soon as your products come, take that picture. The next thing you want to do is, once you take that picture, whatever your goal is, whether it's weight loss, whether it's weight gain, whether it's other health situations that you want to address, take a before picture just in case. Some of you guys don't realize, even if you're small, once you start detoxing, things are going to change. Your face is going to change, your skin may change, your body may change, your stomach may change. You don't know what's going to happen. And so you want to make sure that you're able to document the whole process. And so make sure that you are taking your before picture. So what I recommend for before pictures, standing in the mirror in the bathroom, Some of y'all, I know y'all don't like taking pictures. You don't like how you look right now, and that's why you did this. So you kind of apprehensive. Take the freaking picture. You got in this to transform. You got to be able to show people how you transform. Take the picture. Take the picture standing face forward in the mirror and to the side. I suggest, ladies, wear a sports bra, some workout pants, or some leggings. If you don't feel comfortable with that, wear a tank top, something that shows your body. Don't wear baggy clothes, because when it comes time to look at that after, you're not going to see the difference the way that you really should. If you're doing something for your skin, if you know your skin is really bad and you had really bad breakouts or marks on your face or whatever have you, take a close-up picture of your skin. Guys, look at my skin. My skin has never looked this good in my whole life because of these products. Take a close-up picture of your face from the front and to the side. Remember, these pictures are going to get you paid. So they're very important, even if you're not comfortable. And at the beginning, those pictures are really for you. You want to be able to see you invested your money in the products, you invested your money in this business. Why not chart your progress, even for you to be able to see how far you've come? Something that you'll be proud of later when you take a look back. So taking the pictures is key. Now, the next thing I'm going to go over is the 10 core commitments. The 10 core commitments is something that that we came up with for 1,000 families to kind of give you guys somewhat of a blueprint of what is next once you get started. The 10 core commitments is something that you want to practice consistently. You want to practice the 10 core commitments consistently. They never stop being necessary. So whether you've been in the business 6 months, 5 years, 2 days, the 10 core commitments are applicable to everybody. So the first of the 10 core commitments is be a product of the product. Set up your smart ship. So we all talked about being a product of the product. You got to use the products for you to be able to effectively tell people. Of course, everybody knows if you're in the process of transformation, it's not going to happen overnight. That's not rocket science. People are not going to expect you to lose 20 pounds in 2 days. So don't feel like because you haven't had a transformation that you can't show anybody what you're doing yet, because we have enough proven success already to get the ball rolling. So while you're developing your own personal story, don't be afraid to share the stories of others. Follow 1,000 families. The pictures that we put there, that's what it's for. Those pictures are for you to use. I don't care if you don't know that person or not. We're all in some way, shape, form, or fashion a part of the same team. So that is your business partner. That's your business partner. So it's okay to show other people's transformation while you're developing yours. So you want to be a product of the product and set up your smart ship. Now, guys, let me tell you how important this smart ship is. The smart ship is what keeps your business running every single month. Ideally, if you're going to be in this business, you're going to be using products daily. So your smart ship should be your daily products. Now, we always recommend a 120 smart ship. That's not $120. That's 120 volume. So that's 3 products. It could be your NutriBurst. I say everybody, especially right now, needs to be taking NutriBurst, drinking tea, and taking chaga. Chaga, if you don't know what that is, it's a great immune system booster. It's a superfood for the body. It's anti-inflammatory, it's antiviral, antimicrobial, it's anti-everything. You know, when I first started this business, I had a pinched nerve in my back. The chaga saved me from pain, from inflammation. It's amazing. So if nothing else, I would suggest those 3 products. But you pick your champions, you pick your top 3, whatever that is for you. It could be Tea, NutriBurst, and Harmony. It could be Tea, NutriBurst, and Alleviate. It could be any variety of the 3, but I suggest 3 products. Now, I'm going to say this. When I started this business, I wasn't necessarily in a place that I wanted to spend $170 every month, because I'm a 6-figure earner now, but I wasn't then. But I understood the fact that if my leaders are telling me to set it and forget it and get that 120 smart ship, that's what I'm going to do, because I know what I want this business to do for me. So the people that are sharing with me that are in a position that I want to be in, I'm going to definitely follow what they say. So if you're not able to do that, if you just financially cannot see your way to doing 3 products on Smart Ship, you have to at least do 1. The minimum is 40 volume, which is 1 product. A month's of any product that costs $49.95 or more, if you want to know what product it is, any product that's $49.95 or more qualifies for your 1 product minimum to be on Smart Ship. This is what's going to keep you receiving commission. So you just have to make it a point. You know, we always make exceptions for all of the things that we want in our life. If we want to get our hair done, we're going to set aside money for that. If we want to get our nails done, we're going to set aside money for that. So you have to treat this is your business now. You have to invest in your business. So if you make a decision and say, okay, I know every month, if nothing else, I'm going to make sure I have my NutriBurst. So what is that? NutriBurst is like $60, $55 with shipping, $60, a little bit more. I would suggest, think about it like this. If you get 3 retail sales in a month on your website, that's $60. That will pay for your NutriBurst. 3 products a month that you sell through your website will pay for your NutriBurst. So figure out what you got to do, guys, but you want to stay in a position to earn income. It's so many people, especially with this Director's Challenge and people getting binary qualified, that are reaching out, that are saying, I had 3 people order my website last week and I didn't get the money. What happened? And I'm like, well, when was your last order? Well, I mean, I haven't ordered anything since I got started. Okay, well, then that's the problem. If you're not on SmartShip, you're not going to make money, guys. You're not going to get this is what y'all have to realize. We all put the link in our bio, which I'm going to get to that next because that's one of the core commitments. We all put a link in our bio for people to shop with us. You don't know when somebody's going to click that link. You don't know if the person that you talked to 2 weeks ago finally got that money. The people that you talked to last month got their stimulus checks and are ready to do some spending and may click the link in your bio to join your team or to buy some products. If you're not active, you know who gets that money? Jack Fallon. You do the work and Jack Fallon will get the money. That's not fair, but you set yourself up for that if you don't set up your SmartShip. So everybody that's listening to me, if you just started the business, so let's say, for instance, today is April 16th. If you started today or you started last week and you did not set up your SmartShip during your enrollment, I need you to log in your back office and I need you to set up your SmartShip to start 30 days from the day that you started. Not from today, but whatever day that you joined, 30 days from that day, so that you do not ever go inactive, because I'm going to tell you what happens. If you don't set up your SmartShip and it's more than 30 days from your previous order, what the company's going to do, you can log in your back office, click shop and place an order to get the ball rolling again, but the company is going to make you sit out for a commission week. So if I'm talking to you right now and you're not active, and you log in right now and click shop, you're not going to be able to do any business today. You'll have to wait until the pay week starts on Friday. You'll have to wait until then before you can start doing business. Don't put yourself in that position. Set it and forget it. The SmartShip is very, very important. The next one is to set up your direct links. 1,000 Families is your resource center. I don't care who your sponsor is. That is your resource center. So make sure that you follow 1,000 Families. Click the link in the bio. There's a video there that tells you how to set up your link tree. It's very simple. Some of you guys make it too complicated. It's not hard at all. Set up your link tree so that people are able to click the link in your bio. Y'all have to remember, people are at home right now, whether they want to be there or not. We don't know when this is going to be over. You know, some of my team, anybody that's on from Team Barbados, any of the Caribbean teams, welcome you guys. We're all in the house right now. All we have is social media. If you don't have a link in your bio for people to do business with you, you're selling yourself short. Don't wait to put the link in your bio. And what's so powerful about the link tree is if you have another business, let's say, for instance, you sell hair or you sell makeup or you sell clothes, you can put that link in your link tree as well with your TLC products. So when people click, it's a one-stop shop. Whatever business you got, they can shop with you all in one link. So watch that video on how to set up your direct links in your link tree. Put the link in your bio ASAP. I'm going to spend a little bit more time today talking about social media because right now that's going to be our main source. You know, we're not able to go out and meet people like we used to. We're not able to go out and do parties and do events like we were doing. We have social media now. So after you set up your direct link, I want you to look at your page. First of all, your page does not need to be private. Whatever you think you're protecting, you need to let it go. You can't be a secret agent and do this business. You can't expect people to want to shop with you and they don't know what you have. Nothing is worse than seeing somebody you know buy products from somebody else because they didn't know you did it because you weren't showing them. So if your page is private, it needs to not be private. And I hope y'all are taking notes because this is very important to your success, guys. I went from having 1,500 followers to now I have 12.7 thousand followers. That wasn't by chance. That was me being intentional and really learning and listening to what my coaches told me about social media and applying it. So you want your page to not be private. Your Instagram name needs to be your name. I don't care if you don't like your name. I don't care if it's long. Whatever people know you by, that's what it needs to be. If your brand is not at the level of Apple or Amazon, your company name, if people don't know you by that your name needs to be your name. And the reason I say that is because you may have come across somebody's path in public and they may have wanted to connect with you. You could have been at an event in the past. Now they can't see you, but they want to reach out to you. How are they going to find you if your name is CBDT Cutie Chick? How are they going to find you if your name is NutriBurst for Life? Like, that's not, number one, that sounds like spam. I'm not going to go on your page because I'm like, what is that? Or that bad bitch. Like, you don't want, like, you have to really be intentional about your name. Your name needs to be your name because you have to realize now that you become an entrepreneur, until people know about your business, they're going to know about you first. So you are your brand. My name was different on Instagram. My name was LaQuelle, what was it, _IconFit. Natalie, my coach, ambassador, multiple 7-figure earner, told me, you need to change your name. I'm coachable. I listen. I changed my name. Do you know that there's been several people that have joined me in business, and I kid you not, this is true, that have reached out to me and said, I saw you at an event. You were amazing. I found you on Instagram and wanted to join you in business. You know why? Because my name is my name. When you meet me, my name is LaQuelle. When you go on Instagram, my name is LaQuelle. When you go on Facebook, my name is LaQuelle. So if somebody wants to locate me, they can find me to join my business or to shop with me. So make sure that your name is your name. Your profile picture, please let it be you, not your kids, not a product. I don't want to see anybody's Instagram name with a bag of tea or profile picture with a bag of tea, bottle of NutriBurst, not even your transformation picture, because can't nobody really tell, it's small. It needs to be you. Take you a cute selfie. And ladies, I love Snapchat. I really do. I really do. I love the filters, the sparkles, the voice change, the glasses. I love all that. That doesn't need to be your profile picture. I know you may be in a place where you might not be fully comfortable. You might not like your skin, whatever it is, we're going to have to get over it. That's all a part of personal development. Your picture needs to be you, not your 2-year-old, not your product, not a logo, not nothing. It needs to be you. Make sure your profile picture is you. Again, so people can find you, so people can see who you are, so people can connect with you. Because right now, connectivity is all we have. Social media is all we have to be able to connect with people, to be able to move forward with people. That's pretty much what we have. Outside of the people that you already are in contact with, if you want to expand your network, to expand your business, you want to be accessible to the whole world. And so you want to show people you're a real person. Anybody that doesn't have a profile picture, I don't want to do business with you because I don't trust you because you got something to hide. If you got a Snapchat filter with them glasses or that bare nose or the ears or all the sparkles on your face, come on, y'all, we grown-ups. Like I said, I'm 40, I like it. It's cute. I might take one, put it in my stories because it's going to be gone in 24 hours, but I'm not going to make that my profile picture. So you want to make sure your profile picture is you. The next thing I want to talk about with social media is make sure that you're posting real pictures. Like, you don't want pictures of just the product. Don't take the one sheet from the back office with all the information that ain't nobody finna read and make that an image. You want to be wiser, but you want to think about the people that you follow, the people that you admire, the people that you want to be like, the bosses that you connect with. What do their pages look like? Do they have a bunch of information? Do they have a bunch of quotes? Do they have a bunch of videos? Like, you want to look at what they're doing and copy the right cat. So what I learned was, number one, I wasn't posting enough. You got to post 6 to 7 times a day. And sometimes it's not easy, but you got to do it. You have to be creative. So what I do, like even today, I was thinking, I said, man, I don't know what to post. My last post was, let me see if I'm gonna pull it up. My last post was me. So I didn't want to post another picture of me. So I'm like, what am I going to post? I said, okay, you know what? I was scrolling. I saw an amazing video from David Shands. I saw an amazing video from David Shands, the guy Sleep for Suckers. Some of y'all may not be familiar. Motivational speaker, used to work at Cheesecake Factory, he's an entrepreneur, he has a great story. But the video that he did, when I watched it, I said, man, that's an amazing video. Guys, I invested in my business. I bought the Repost app. The Repost app, you can download it for free, but if you want to get it to where it doesn't have the person's name at the bottom that you're reposting, I think it's like $5. But now I can repost people's videos, take the caption. I didn't have to come up with no caption, and I posted his videos. You know how many people commented, oh man, I needed that video today. That was amazing. People DM me, hey, send me that video. That was something I could post. I posted that video. Shout out to Boss Lady Meek. She just hit Global Director. I posted her banner and edified her. You know, when you guys see these banners of people hitting director, hitting rising star, executive, whatever leadership level, put it on your page. People like to see that you're a part of a movement. People like, trust me, when you edify the people that are in a position that you want to be in, God will see you're almost ready for that position. When you celebrate the people that are winning, it shows that you're ready to win. It's not about, oh, if I post them on my page, the person's going to go follow them. Whoever is for you is for you. Whoever's assigned to you, they're going to be with you regardless. You know how many people have, and I used to, and everything I'm telling you, I used to do that. I used to feel like, oh, I don't want to post that because I don't want them to run on their page. Scared money don't make money. When I started really celebrating other people, God gave me something to celebrate. I hope y'all caught that. When I started celebrating the success of other people, God gave me something to celebrate. So you want to make sure that you're utilizing the things that are there, posting the banners when you see even new people. If you see your teammate post their new distributor, put them in your stories, put it on your page. We're all a part of the team. That shows people psychologically, wow, what is she doing? All these new people she's saying, welcome to the family. You don't realize how many people just want to be a part of something. There's a lot of people that join TLC that don't even fully know what it is, but they want to be a part of what we're doing. Because they hear 1,000 families. They see 1,000 families. They want to be a part of it. They want to be a part of a movement of positive people that are doing positive things, that are uplifting one another, that are celebrating one another, that are not tearing each other down. They're making money together. They're growing together. People desire connectivity. It's a lot of people at home right now alone. And if they're not alone, half of them probably don't like who they got to be quarantined with. They didn't expect to have to sit with this man every day, all day, and just keep looking at him. They didn't expect that. They didn't expect to have to homeschool their kids and they barely made it out of school. They didn't expect that either. So when you're thinking of what are you going to post your kids. If your kids running around acting crazy, post it. You know why? Because there's 5 other parents that's going to be like, yes, girl, I can't wait till these schools open back up. I'm finna drop them off now, whether they open or not. Do stuff like that shows people your life. You're not showing your business. You're not giving people too much, but you're inviting people in to connect with you. And that's content for your page. So when you don't know what to post, post yourself taking your products. Post pictures with your products. Let me tell y'all what I did. As y'all see, most of y'all see me, I had long hair. That was not my hair. That was a wig. So once I realized that the glue was not going to stay on any longer, and I am not skilled in the ways of hair when it comes to stuff like that. So when I knew it was time to take that wig off, I said, let me get creative. I know that if I'm going to be in the house, I'm going to need some content for my social media. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take some pictures on my balcony. I'm going to wear my 1,000 family shirt, some cute pants, get my products together and take some pictures. So guys, if you've seen on my page, I have different pictures with different products, and I still have pictures that I haven't posted yet. This is one of the last ones, if you can see it. That's just me with my CBD tea, with both CBD teas, my Alleviate and Harmony. Those are my CBD products. It doesn't have to be hard. It just has to be, but it's content. It's better than me just posting a picture of the tea from the website. There's no personality in that. There's no character in that. So when I have that picture with me and my products, now I can come up with a great caption. This caption, I had 882 likes. I'm so grateful that our company offers CBD products. My skin has never looked so good. My body has never felt so good. And now I live stress-free. With everything going on in this world, stress and anxiety is at an all-time high. Don't suffer, sis. Click the link in my bio and put your mind at ease. So that's me showing what I have, giving them a little insight if they're wondering what it is. It's not me vomiting on them about what CBD is and what CBD does and listing all of the traits of each product and it's going to detox your body and you're going to go to bed. Like, I'm not going to say all that because if you say too much in your captions, them long captions, ain't nobody reading that for real. I'm sorry. I love y'all. I know y'all want to let everybody know you got something amazing. Ain't nobody reading all that. They're going to read the first couple lines. They're going to think they know what it is and they're going to move on. But when you do something like that, it intrigues people to either want to find out more about what you're doing or literally click the link in your bio and look and see what you got going on. So be creative. A lot of y'all have kids. I'm noticing now these children are some of the best photographers. They'd be excited to take your pictures. You show them the portrait mode and all that kind of stuff. Get your kids to take you some pictures, ladies. Get dressed up one day. If you ain't doing nothing, get dressed. Put your makeup on. Not doing the Don't Rush Challenge. Not doing the TikTok. Do something that's going to get you some money. Get dressed, look nice, have your kids take some pictures of you holding your product. Let those be the pictures when you want to show TLC. Let those be the ways that you show TLC. So when I decide, let me show a product, that's what I do. I'm going to post one of those pictures. I'm not just going to post an actual product. I used to do that, but it doesn't give me any traction. It doesn't give me any engagement because again, I'm inviting people into my life. I'm inviting people in to connect with me, to see me smile, to see me look happy, even in the midst of all of this. So you want to be creative with your social media. You want to post consistently. You want to make sure that you're sharing your story, share who you are. A lot of you guys need to go live. I know for a lot of y'all, going live is scary. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. Just once you start going live and just start talking, it'll all come to you. That was one of the biggest challenges for me, was going live. And it wasn't that it was not me wanting to share. It was just all the insecurities, all came to the front and I didn't want to go live. But the more that I pushed myself to do it, and it wasn't even about how many people. When I started doing it, I said, you know what? I'm not even going to pay attention to how many people are on it. Because what y'all don't know is, well, what y'all should know is, once that live is finished, it's up for 24 hours, guys. So people, you don't know who's going to go back and see that live and be inspired by something you said. There'll be lives that I'll do in the middle of the day, and the next morning at 7 or 8 o'clock, somebody will send a message that they just watched it. Oh my God, that was amazing. Somebody DM me tonight and say, where you been? I've been looking for your lives and you ain't been on live. I'm like, oh, I done made it. Somebody look for my live. Oh, snap. But I didn't think I had anything to say. I didn't think I had a voice. I didn't think I had a story. I'm not a mother. I'm not a wife. I don't have no rags to riches story. I wasn't homeless, and I'm not knocking anybody, but I didn't feel like I had a story that people would want to hear. Some of you feel like you don't have anything to share. You feel like you don't have anything you want to talk about, or you do have a story, but you don't want to be transparent. Your success is on the other side of your transparency. So in this process, you're going to learn a lot about who you are. You're going to learn about a lot about all the things that you need to overcome. And so when you go live, when you start sharing, when you start opening up, your tribe has your vibe. You're going to start attracting those people that can relate to you. Because y'all have to remember, social media is accessible to people all over the world, millions and millions and millions of people. Not the 30 people in your city, not just the people you went to school with, not just the people you went to work with, not the people that just want to be nosy. There's people all over the world that want to connect. They're looking for somebody to connect to. They're looking for somebody to relate to. That could be you, but you're not going to know if you don't show. So, that's my bit on social media. I could talk about it all day, but it is very important, especially with what we're doing now. If you still want to see success in your business, you have to leverage the platform that's available right now, because outside is not. Outside is closed. You can't go out. And if you do, you got on a mask. Can't nobody really see you. It's just a lot. So you want to use your social media and leverage it. So the next thing is binary qualified. Now, I want to make sure you guys fully understand, because I get this question a lot. We say to get binary qualified in 24 to 72 hours. That's not a requirement from the company. There's nothing bad is going to happen if you don't. The only bad thing that will happen is you leave money on the table. When you're not binary qualified, you lessen the potential of your income earnings, because no matter what you do, whether you're binary qualified or not, I want y'all to hear this, you still get paid from retail commission. And some of you guys need money right now. We have daily pay. Log in your back office, enable daily pay. Again, there's a video on 1000 Families that tells you about the daily pay. You can earn daily pay from your retail sales. So you still get paid retail. You still get paid when someone joins the business. But when you're binary qualified, now you're able to earn residual income as well, in addition to. So you're just opening up another way of pay. Once you get binary qualified, then you can focus on hitting director, which opens up the fourth way of pay, because when you hit director, now you're eligible for the check match, which means every time that someone you sign up earns residual income, you get a check match from them. So for example, I sponsor Rebecca. If Rebecca earns $500 in residual income, they're going to pay her $500, but they're going to give me $250 because I'm her sponsor. So why would you limit the income earning potentials because you're not binary qualified? So what that means is you need two people that are life changers, not preferred customers, life changers to join you in business. Right now, people need a solution because the bills are still here. Some companies are making exceptions, but rent still be due. They just don't want you to come in the office. You got to pay it online, but they still want their money. So people right now need an opportunity, whether you believe it or not. And whatever you believe is right. If you think nobody's buying and nobody's going to have the money, then they're not. I'll tell y'all this, my checks during the pandemic have been bigger than they've ever been because I never changed my belief of what my business could do, regardless of the situation. People are getting those stimulus checks right now, y'all. I keep seeing alerts on Facebook, so-and-so make a post. I got my money, y'all, I got my money. Show people how to take that money and invest in a business that will allow them to never have to need another stimulus check. Because right now, a stimulus check is the last thing I'm looking for. Now I'm in a position, thank God, that I'm looking for people that I can sow into, people that I can help start a business that need it. I was able to start a young lady last night that lost her job because of this pandemic. That's the position you want to be in. You want to be in a position to be able to really be a help, a change agent for somebody's life. You want to really give somebody a total life change. So show people how to use this stimulus check, because trust me, $1,200 is nice. Most people's bills are more than that. So if you already ain't got it, you already ain't got it. So why not take it and put it in a place where it can help you grow, and that you can flip that money and make it into something profitable that you can earn residual income endlessly. So you want to make sure that you're binary qualified, because you're opening up the whole compensation plan. You're giving people an opportunity to start a business. More people have been joining this business in the past week, and I know it's because of those stimulus checks, because now people understand multiple streams of income is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. These jobs are not what they used to be. Guys, if you don't know my story, last year I was able to donate my job to Macy's back to Macy's. If I was still relying on Macy's for my income, I was selling fragrance. I was that girl when you walk in the mall and they say, here, smell this, that was me. If I was still in that position and this happened, I would be devastated, because I can't sell no perfume online. My job wasn't that. So I'm now in a position that I can still earn income. Other people need that position. You're a hairstylist, you're nail tech. I keep seeing stories every day. This barber died from COVID because they kept seeing clients. This hairstylist died. Y'all, it's not that deep. But if they don't have any other choice, they don't have any other choice. But you have something to offer them. So it shouldn't, being binary qualified and finding two people to join you in business, it's possible. It's possible. Hairstylists, barbers, makeup artists, anybody that was in the service industry, anybody that worked at restaurants, hospitality, anywhere that you had to directly deal with people, they need work right now because they don't have none. Some people that have office jobs are able to just transfer their office work to home, but everybody doesn't have that luxury. And if you're not able to find two people to join you in business, a lot of times, I have to be honest with you guys, it's about personal development. There's something that's going on with you that people aren't believing you can take them somewhere that they want to go. And that's okay, because we all have to start somewhere. I couldn't recruit to save my life. I woke up this morning to 3 or 4 DMs of people that want to join the business. But it wasn't always like that. I had to do some inside work. I had to really become the leader that I wanted to follow. I had to become the person that would attract those people. So we're all in different stages of our process, and that's okay. So if you're not able to get binary qualified, if you can't find those two people to join you in business, you can binary qualify yourself. That simply means you're doing 2 enrollments. Again, there's a video, 1,000 families, click the link in the bio to tell you how to do it. But this is a great way for you to get some more inventory. Some of you may have gotten started and only had enough to get one product, but you really wanted the NutriBurst and the tea. You really wanted the Chaga. You really wanted the Chewy. You really wanted the Resolution. Whatever the product is, now you have an opportunity to get some more inventory for yourself, to sell, to mail out to people, whatever have you. And don't forget, just because you binary qualify yourself, you're still enrolling a life changer, so you're still getting your Fast Start bonus. So you're still getting some money back. So if you have to binary qualify yourself, do what you got to do. When I first got started, that's what I had to do. I signed up my mom and I created another account to binary qualify myself because I wanted to be in position no matter what. And the position I'm in, because I did that, guys, in all of my almost 5 years, I've never not been binary qualified. I have almost 2 million carryover volume on one of my legs of business, which means I'm in a position to hit every leadership level possible on one of my legs because I practiced the principles. I followed the commitments and I got binary qualified right away. I didn't ask questions. I didn't fully understand. You know, when Natalie joined, she was still new and she was still learning. So I didn't ask questions. I just did what I was coached and led to do because I trusted the person that introduced me to the opportunity. I trusted her leadership. And so when I didn't fully believe, I had to borrow her belief and do what she said I needed to do. The next thing, I talked about posting daily for profits because that's the next thing, 6 to 7 times a day, healthy lifestyle, not just TLC. Make sure you're not just flooding your page with products. Make sure you're showing different things. We talked about that. Number 5, decide to be consistent in at least one area of your business. So for each of you, that's going to be different. We all know there's an area of our business that we're not consistent in. If it is social media for you, focus on that. If it's being consistent using your products, focus on that. If it's being consistent and following up with people, focus on that. Whatever area that you know, because only you know where you're not consistent in your business. Whatever area that is, make a decision that you're going to be consistent in that area. And once you get that mastered, then move on to the next area. Number 6, duplicate. Everything that you're learning, when you bring on new distributors, now you're the coach. So if you join today and somebody joins you tomorrow, even though it's your first day, you're still the coach. You're still the leader now. They're expecting you to guide them. So you have to show them everything that you've learned. That's why I said make sure that if you have people that just joined, that they get on here. I'm recording it. I'm going to send it in the email. And I want to make sure you guys, especially if I personally sponsored you, I'm now making sure that I email you because I want to be more engaged with you guys. I want to make sure that you guys are staying aware of what's going on. I don't want to get too busy that I'm not able to really give you the tools that you need. So I need you guys to check your emails. I have all the emails that y'all signed up with. You're getting emails, check your spam, make sure that you're looking at the emails because I don't want you guys to miss stuff like this. And even if you miss it, if you have to work or a prior engagement or something comes up, it's going to be recorded and the video is going to also be sent via email. So you want to make sure that you're staying plugged into the email system that I have for you. And if you have new distributors, just share it with them. Just forward them the email you got. Be a leader and lead them while you're leading yourself. Number 7, attend and host events. Never miss an event. Now, in the past, that would be going to tea parties, going to events, going to corporate events. So we don't have those. But you know what we have? Every day there's an event live on Instagram. That's a live event. That's an event. Every time there's an opportunity at 8 o'clock, that's an event. Every time there is a, give me 1 second, guys. Every time there is a live on Instagram, that's an event. There's always going to be a leader that's proven, that's qualified to train, to teach, to guide, to lead. Always plug into those events because you're always going to learn something new. You're always going to learn something new. You're always going to get a nugget. Every leader has something different to bring. So you don't know what one person is going to share that you can apply to your business that you didn't hear from your sponsor. And that's okay. That's what makes this 1,000 Directors Challenge so powerful because there's a lot of people that may join one person, but have learned over time that they really like how the other person teaches. So this gave everybody an opportunity to go where they wanted to learn different, to be able to get a new skill, to be able to learn a new trade, to be able to learn a new mindset that their sponsor or coach may not be able to give them, or just may be different. So make sure that you're staying plugged in. And like right now because of this challenge, there's a lot more lives. There's Q&As, there's different trainings on specific areas. So when you follow 1,000 families, turn your notifications on. Turn on your notifications so that you know whenever 1,000 families goes live, because you know when it goes live, it ain't no mess. It's going to be somebody there pouring into you. to share with you how to win, to share with your team how to win, to share with everybody how to win. And it's also a great tool. You'd be surprised. There are a lot of people that get on those lives that are not in our business. They don't know what's going on. But when they see the fact that we're training, when they see the fact that we're connecting, when they see the fact that we're celebrating each other, they want to be a part of it. They don't even know what it is. They're like, what's 1,000 families? I don't know what that is. How do I get down? They just want to be a part of it because it's something different. It's not a lot of people doing what we do. So every time there's a live, that's an event. A Zoom like this is an event. If somebody's doing a launch, that's an event. These are events now. All our events are online. It is what it is. If somebody's doing a call, that's an event. The next thing is to plug into 1,000 Families Daily. It's your resource center. So a lot of us leaders, we take turns posting on 1,000 Families. I make sure that if there's any important information that corporate sends out, that I put it on 1,000 Families. So when it comes to maybe a product out of stock or a product being back in stock or a new promotion or a new contest or new information, it's there. Any of these online events are going to be there also. Any rank level that's being hit is going to be there. Once outside opens back up, when we have public events, it's going to be there. Anything the company's doing is going to be there. That's your resource center. That's your guide. So make sure that you're tuning in every day to see what's going on 1,000 Families. Another thing is to commit to personal development and me time, 30 minutes a day. Y'all, personal development is so important. A lot of the things that you're running into that's not allowing you to win the way that you want to in this business is really all tied to personal development. Whenever I do a Q&A, 90% of the things that people say to me, at the end of the day, it's all tied up to personal development. It's like, I can't get no customers. I can't do any of this. I can't do that. I can't do this. A lot of times it's because you need to grow as a person. Because you're either not talking to enough people, you're not reaching out enough, you're not saying, you're not sharing enough of yourself, you're not being transparent, you're not being open. There's different things that all go back to personal development. This is the perfect time while we're in the house, guys, to make sure that we are personally developing. This is a time, you ain't got nothing but time. So you could do an hour if you want to. Do it first thing in the morning and get it out of the way. Whatever that is for you, a motivational video, a sermon, singing, writing, whatever it is that's going to help you grow, you need to be intentional and do it every single day. Personal development is just as important as all of the other tools to grow the business. Because what you don't realize is your money's attached to your personal development. The more that you grow, the more opportunity you have to make some money. So just know that all of it's relative. All of it's relative and all of it's important. Another thing I want to talk about is, pull up this again. The last one, demand more excellence from yourself. Be better than you were the day before. This is a time that we can get slack if we choose to. This is a time that we can veg out, we can slack off if we decide to, because we're at the house. There's nobody here to check on us to see if we're doing the right things or not. So you know what you did yesterday that you should have done or didn't do. Make sure every day that you're being better than you were the day before. When you come out of this, when outside opens and you can go and do life as we would do it before, even though it'll be a little different, you want to be a better person than when this started. You want to be able to look back on this time and say, wow, I really was able to tackle those things I needed to tackle at home. I was able to read those books. I was able to learn that skill that I've been wanting to learn, but I've been putting off because I didn't have time. Like, make a commitment to yourself that you're going to be better today than you were yesterday. Every single day. And if you do that, trust me, you'll never regret it. And you'll start to see the fruit from all of the seeds that you plant every single day to be your best. You'll start to see those things and you'll be surprised, like, wow, I'm surprised this person reached out to me, this person reached out to me, this person finally bought, this person did that. But when you practice the right things all the time, the fruit comes. So those are the 10 core commitments. Those are really going to be what helps you get your business moving forward. In the midst of the pandemic, you can still make money, you can still thrive, you can still help other people, you can still win in this business. So now I'm going to give you guys a chance. Anybody that has any questions, if you could put them in the chat box and then I'll unmute you so that you can, we can talk about your question. Anybody got any questions? All right, now y'all ain't got no, this is the time y'all got some questions. Don't be scared to ask no question. And there's no stupid question either. Trust me, I answer the same questions every day, all the time, 50,000 times a day. Same questions. Okay, when you say any recommendations on Linktree, what's up, Tillman? What do you mean? Tillman, can you hear me? No? Yes.
Oh, my bad. I was saying, I didn't know I was
So
on mute.
crazy.
No. So I was just talking about like how you got like this setup. Like I know I study a lot of people like Linktree. I notice how everybody has it like positioned in a particular way, or just like what you use for your setup. You know what I mean, to make it more attractive, or even like the wording. I notice a lot of people have like make money, or they'll have like join my team, or they'll have smartphone money, or just from your experience from being in it. Like, what do you think is most effective?
Any of those things, as far as the link for people to join the business, I would say product wise, I wouldn't suggest putting every product in your link tree. I would select the top 3 products that you want to promote, whatever your favorite products are, whatever products you're going to be posting pictures of, because those are the ones people are going to look for when they go to your link tree. So whatever your top products are, put those there. Put them, you can put them in the order. I would definitely say, I like to put kits, because at the end of the day, once they go in the link tree, once they click the link, even when they're on your site, they can still navigate to the other areas. So I would just put your top products on there. A tip is, if you want your link tree to look more fancy with the colors and the graphics and all of that, Linktree Pro is like $6.99 a month. And then you can jazz it up a bit more. But I would say don't flood it with every link for every single product that we have. The products that you know that you love, the products that you know that you promote, that's what needs to be in your link tree. And of course, you will adjust always. If there's a promotional kit, make sure that it's in there. But what you want to do too is make sure that when the deal is over, if there's a special deal and it stops, make sure you take it out, so people aren't clicking on a link for something that's not available. If you see that something is out of stock, all you have to do when you go on your link tree is you just slide the bar over, and the link will still be there, but it won't show on your page. So that way, when it comes back in stock, you just log in your link tree, slide it back over, so now people can see it. But you don't want a bunch of stuff on your link tree that people don't have access to. So definitely pay attention when things sell out, when things are out of stock, that you don't have it there for people to still get if they can't get it. Let me see. Oh,
And
wait.
then when you have your link for the life changer, whenever it says like to become a life changer, or join my team, work with me, do you send them directly to the page where they could click on either preferred customer or life changer, or how do you?
No, I do mine at the last page where they're selecting their shipping country. So let me see, I can show you. Let me do a screen share. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. You do a screen share. So you can sign people up going to enrollment in your back office, just so you know. So when I go to become a life changer, join as representative, this is the page that I put for my link tree. So when people click the link to join my team, this is the page they get. You have to make it as easy as possible, because people can mess stuff up. Even though it's easy to you have to make sure it's easy to people. So I put it there so they don't have to make the decision, because if you have a product, if they're clicking the link for a product, they're already wanting to be a customer. So you don't have to give them the option to pick, do they want to be a customer, life changer? And believe it or not, you would think because it says customer, people would know that means being a customer. Some people will still select customer thinking they're becoming a life changer. So you just want to make it as simple as possible. Okay, next question. So does the system automatically put in the left and the right starting off? Okay, when you join the business now, if you've been in the business, it wasn't like this, but anybody that joined after February 28th, 2020, the company put it to balance build. So that means your first 2 people, one's going to go on the left and one is going to go on the right. So that's, when you first start, they're going to have it on balance build. And then after that, you're going to have to switch your sides to whatever your lesser leg is. Whoever your sponsor upline is will show you what that means. All right, next question. Give me 1 second, guys. Hmm. Okay, hold on. No. Let's see here. Okay, Tier, I don't see, I don't understand. You didn't finish the question. Can you mention, I don't know what that is. Where you at? Oh, I see, wait a minute. Okay, what's the question? I unmuted you, T. I'm attempting to unmute you. Okay, next question. Are you there? What's your question? You didn't finish it.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I was asking if you can talk about like some of the key points that you would make when you're following up with a potential customer, like after you sent them a sample, and also some key points that we would say to people that we've exposed the business to.
So when it comes to following up, less is more. You want to give them a chance to share. So anybody that, especially that I sent a sample to, if somebody went on my website and got a sample themselves, I would definitely follow up and say, hey, did you, because the company tells you when the samples ship. So if you're sending samples from your 5 and 5 app, it'll tell you when the sample shipped, and it'll also tell you when it's delivered. So as long as you pay attention to your emails, you can say, hey, I see you got your sample today. Let me know how much you love it. And then, tell them how to use it. Because they're going to read the instructions, but you want to make sure that they get a result, especially since the sample is a smaller quantity. So you want to tell them, hey, let me know what you think. Make sure you put it in 8 ounces of water. Give them whatever the suggestion is based on what the sample is to make sure they use it properly. After that, let me know if you have any questions. Check back with them in a couple of days. Hey, how's everything go? How did you love the sample? And I actually learned this from Meek. Meek said when you ask somebody how did they love something, it closes them off from saying something negative. Because you're not asking them, did you like it? You're asking them how did they love it? So you want to make sure in your words that you're not leaving it, you're directing the conversation to be positive. So that's with a sample. If it's with a customer that buys the product, hey girl, just checking on you. How do you feel? How do you feel? Especially, find out what's going on with them. How do you feel? What is your goal? Because whoever bought the products from you, generally you're going to know what the goal is. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm sorry. My phone goes off 24/7. You have to find out what their goal is. And what I tell people, especially if you have somebody, let's say you post something and they're interested in what you have or what you posted, and they're interested. What I do is, hey, I'm excited to help you. What's your goal? Well, I want to lose 20 pounds, or I just want to lose my stomach, or whatever. Okay, perfect. We can definitely do that. What do you have any health goals or challenges? So that way, if they're dealing with anything medically, they can let you know. Okay, great. Then I send some transformation pictures. At the beginning, I used to overtalk everything. I used to say too much. I used to vomit on the people, all the information, and it didn't work. So what I learned to do is less is more, because when I just give them a little bit, because at the end of the day, people just want to know, is it going to work for them? So I'll just share some transformation pictures, and then based on what they say, if they say they're interested, I'll ask them, what's your budget? I recommend this, and I always start with a kit. Always start at the big package and work your way down. So I always start with the kit. If they can't get the kit, I always say, well, at least get the tea. You definitely need the tea no matter what you want to do. You definitely want to start out detoxing. When you start feeling better, when you start detoxing, you're going to feel better. It's going to be amazing. Go from there. If they're ready, send them the link. If they're not, still send them the link, but then check back. I'll check back in a few days. Hey, how's everything going? Do you have any more questions? And if you ask them, do they have any more questions? Generally, they'll say, well, I really didn't want to do this, or I'm not ready yet, or I really don't have the money, and wait till I get paid, or whatever have you, but they'll tell you where they are. They'll tell you where they are and what they're interested in. When it comes to people joining the business, I just, For me, a lot of times when people want to join the business, they're looking, they're scared, they've never done something like this before, so they're apprehensive, they don't know if they can do it, they may not believe in themselves. There's a lot of stuff that we don't see. We just think that they're just saying no, or they're just playing around. One thing you can't do is be impatient, because it takes people 7 to 10 exposures before they get started. When you hear Coach Stormy's story, it took her 2 years before she finally said yes. So you never know. And just think of the person that was attempting to get Coach Stormy to join the business, gave up on her. She's one of the highest paid people in the company, but it took her 2 years to make the decision. So don't be follow up with people. Don't spend your time following up so much that you're not connecting with new people, but don't get impatient, because a lot of times when you get impatient, your follow-up isn't genuine. It's like, okay, are you going to sign up or not? Are you ready or not? Not saying that that's what you say, but if you feel that way, you're going to come off negative. So when I reach back out to people, and this is the perfect time, especially with everything going on. Hey, how are you doing? How's everything going? How are you old? Are you got cabin fever yet? Like, how are you doing? Like, this is a time to really check on people. So this is a great time to do some follow-ups, because a lot of more people that may have looked at this 6 months ago or may have looked at this last month are probably more open now. Their conversation is different. So this is a great time to just check on people and see how they are. Focus. I make sure that I focus more on making a connection with the person than making a sale. Because people don't care how much you know, they want to know how much you care. People don't like being sold to, but people always want to buy. So you have to put yourself in a position that you really care about wanting to help them be better in whatever area that is. Because if they're reaching out to you, there's something that they want to improve on, be it their weight, their health, their energy, something, or somebody in their family they want to help. So you want to make it more about making a connection and making a new friend, and not focusing on, are they going to buy right now or not? Because when you sow those seeds with a good heart, it'll all work out. Let me see. Can you change the items on your smart ship every month? Yes, you can. I would say doing it enough time before it's supposed to ship out, so that it ships out on time. But you can definitely change it, but it still needs to be something that's 40 volume. You don't change it to something less, because you won't be active. So it still needs to be one of the products that's $49.95 or more. But you can definitely change it every month. And you can also change the card on file if you choose to. Should I make my IG page a business page to see insights? You can if you want to. The insights part is okay, but you have to do a business page with Instagram, you have to have a business Facebook page. So you have to have a Facebook page just for business, and then you have to connect it to the Instagram. I did that. I had already created a business page way before I even did TLC on Facebook. So it was easy for me to do it because I already had something I could connect it to. So if you decide to do that, you can. I wouldn't say it's necessary right away. Definitely don't have 2 separate pages. Whatever your personal page is needs to become your TLC page, because you're adopting a healthy lifestyle. So you want people to really still see that you're incorporating what you have into what you're doing now. Am I able to switch a new member from the left to the right? Doesn't matter what side someone is on in your downline. You can't switch people from left to right. Once they're in, they're in. You're always going to build your lesser leg for residual income. And you're not always going to know what people are going to do. You're not going to know when somebody comes in, are they going to be a superstar? You're not going to know that. So the only way that you'll know is by getting them in the business. There's people that have joined me in business that said they were going to do big things and did nothing. There were people that I didn't think were going to do anything that did more. So you don't know what people are going to do until they get in. So you can only choose but so wisely. But once you get binary qualified, you're building your lesser leg. So anybody that joins you after that needs to go on your lesser leg, unless you're building both sides. Then you have to just pay attention to your volume and add people accordingly. And the next question. Would it be wise to smart ship if I haven't received my first set of products? I would have, but the smart ship starts 30 days from your first product. So when you ask, is it wise to smart ship? I'm going to say this. This is more psychological than anything. A lot of people don't set up their smart ships because they just want to try it out for a month. They just want to see if it's going to work. You can't go into a business like that. You have to have a sense of certainty that it's going to work. So you have to, if you know that you want this to work, if you know you need this to work, if you know you need money and you need to be healthier, then you don't have anything to lose. Like, why would you not? Because the SmartShip doesn't start for 30 days. So when you set it up, when you enroll, that date at the top of the screen is telling you when it's going to begin. You're not paying for it right away. You're paying for it in 30 days. So why not set it to just be in position? Because the products work. So you're going to love the products regardless. If two people join you and you become binary qualified, if their account become inactive, what happened? You're not binary qualified if they go inactive. So they have to be on SmartShip. So if you binary qualify yourself, they don't have to actively do the business, but those accounts have to stay on SmartShip every single month along with yourself for you to stay binary qualified. Where does the majority of our income potential come from? Is it from enrolling life changes or retail sales? That's based on how you do your business. The income can come from both, because the pay is still the same. If somebody joins the business with this NutriBurst, you're gonna get $20. If somebody buys this NutriBurst off your website as a customer, you're gonna get $20. So it's really up to you. It's up to you what you wanna do. Some people focus solely on retail. Some people solely focus on recruiting. Some people do both. It just depends on what your strong suit is and what your end goal is. If you wanna be a 6 or 7 figure earner, you have to do both. There's not going to be a whole lot of people that are going to become 6-figure earners just from retail. There's not going to be a whole lot of people that will become 6 or 7-figure earners just from signing people up. So you have to find a good balance based on what your goals are. Why is it suggested to have 3 items on your SmartShip as opposed to the item minimum for 40 volume? So 120 SmartShip, ideally, you should be using 3 products anyway. So like I said, the tea, the NutriBurst, for me it's NRG, but I also take the Harmony as needed, but the tea, the NutriBurst, and NRG I consume daily. Those are my 3 products. After executive director, every leadership level past that requires you to be on a 120 SmartShip. So we say set it and forget it. So in my mind, if I know that my potential, because everybody starts out in the same place. So if I know I desire to be a 6 or 7 figure earner, I'm gonna set myself in position now, because I'm putting out to myself, I'm showing my leader, I'm showing the world, I'm showing God and everybody that I'm prepared, and I expect that this is gonna be my 6 and 7 figure opportunity. So I'm gonna set myself in position. Now financially, if that's not something you can do, that's not something you can do. But like I said at the beginning, when I started, I wasn't necessarily prepared to spend do a 120 SmartShip every single month. There was times I had to change the card I used and different things like that. But I was smart enough to know that I wanted to practice the principles to participate in the promise. And trust me, I didn't know when I started almost 5 years ago that I would be making almost $50,000 a month. But I practiced the principles then, because I saw the potential of what I'm doing now, even though I wasn't there. And even though I wasn't sure how it was gonna work, but I believed. And so because I believed, I did the things that the believers did. And again, you know your situation and what you can and can't do, but I made the decision for myself that I wanted to participate in doing everything that I knew that was possible for me to do, to show myself, to show my sponsor, to show the team that I believed that I was gonna be that next story. How do I learn to get the most out of my back office and in 5-app mobile app? You just have to take some time and look through it. You know, the premium back office is required to get the 5 and 5 app. Once you join, the 5 and 5 app is yours for free for 30 days. But then after that, it's $19.95. But you get to see so much more of your business. You get to see what your team is doing when you're in the 5 and 5 app, when you have that premium back office. So that was a decision that I had to make, because now at the level that I'm at in leadership, I needed that. But if I didn't do it ahead of time, I wouldn't be able to, the back office trainings that I do, if I didn't have that premium back office, I wouldn't know as much as I know to be able to teach y'all what I teach. I'm responsible for my right leg. Do I earn commissions of my left team members? I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. So your residual income comes from your lesser leg. The whole reason for your stronger leg is to help you be in a position to reach a leadership level. So like I said, on my right leg is my strong leg. I have over $1 million in carryover volume. So now I'm on this global run. Because I'm on this global run, I don't have to worry about generating 50,000 volume on both legs, because one of my legs is already set for me. So when it comes to getting paid, it's more about the leadership levels on your lesser leg. Your residual income is gonna come from your, I'm sorry, getting paid on your stronger leg. Your residual income is going to come from your lesser leg. So that's the one that you get paid off consistently. When it comes to hit any leadership rank, that stronger leg is going to come into play. Okay. Next question. Oh, and I went back to the top. I'm like, that was the main question. Now, if you did binary yourself until you get two people, if you have one product on each smart ship, that's understandable. So, you know, I know everybody's not in a place to be able to do 120 for themselves and then still do 2 other smart ships. So you got to do what you got to do until you can do more, but just understand the importance of why it is, you know, once you get 2 people to join the business, then you can let go of those other smart ships and be able to put the same energy into having 120 for yourself. I'm responsible for that. Oh, no. Okay. This wasn't a question. This was a statement. Let's help you go global. I'm with that. I'm with that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is this good for people getting over cancer? Guys, I want y'all to realize these products are definitely life-saving products. These are lifestyle products. People need these products. Chaga is an amazing product for anybody that's recovering from anything. Because of it, because of the anti-inflammatory, because of all of the herbs, because of the mushroom, those lupus too, all of that stuff is important. I have a gentleman in my business, I don't know if he's on here, but he has lupus. And because of the NRG and the NutriBurst and the tea, his energy has gone through the roof. Like he's a whole new person now. So these products help people in so many areas. That's why it's not, you know, some people see what we have and just think about weight loss. It's so much bigger than that. That's why the company is shipping every single day. There are people, I just spoke to somebody, and I don't know if he's on here, that has COVID or coronavirus, whatever y'all want to call it, he got it. But because of these products, he's healing right. You know, there's young ladies in our business, there's a young lady in our business share her story publicly. Her husband got diagnosed with it. And they're in the house together. But because they use these products, her and her kids are not affected by it. So this is good for anybody that's dealing with anything health-wise. People ask me all the time, if somebody with blood pressure can take it, if somebody with diabetes can take it, anybody with anything can take it. They need it. This is more important now when you're dealing with something like that. Because when your body is in a place of being broken down, it needs something that's going to help give it the nutrients it needs and build it up. Tillman, ask me that on the side. I'll find it. You're so crazy. So, guys, we've been on here for about an hour. I don't want to overcook your grits. So I'm going to let you guys go, but I'm super excited, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, I'm going to put this on, I'm going to make this a video so that when you get new distributors, you can share it with them. Make sure you guys are following the 10 core commitments. Make sure you stay plugged in. Make sure that you're consistent. And guys, if you don't get anything else from this live, remember, personal development is key. Do something every single day to become a better you. So I love you guys. Have a great, amazing closeout. There is still time to get some numbers on the board. It's 8:11. You have until, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's get it, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I got to play my song.
Yes,
I got a really big team, and we need some really big rings, y'all.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Some really big rings.
You know what I'm saying?
Some really big rings, some really nice things. Better be